Imagine a world where financial success is not measured solely by what you accumulate, but by the impact you create around you. What if prosperity could be shared, creating a network of support and social transformation? Today, we will dive into a powerful concept from Jewish tradition that goes far beyond charity and redefines the purpose of money: tzedakah. In this video, you'll discover how this practice, meaning justice and righteousness, can not only transform your financial life, but also influence your community and even the world. Stay with me until the end to understand how these principles can be applied practically, turning financial success into a tool to promote well-being for all. If you're seeking a vision of finance that transcends the material, this content is for you. Tzedakah invites us to rethink our relationship with wealth, showing that the true value of money lies in how it can be used to promote justice and equality. Throughout this video, we will explore the origins of this ancient concept, its relevance in today's world, and practical ways to incorporate it into our daily lives. Get ready for a journey of self-discovery and reflection, where financial success becomes a means to a greater end, building a more just and compassionate society. Chapter 1. Origin and Meaning of Tzedakah. Tzedakah is one of the pillars of Judaism and represents a concept that goes beyond the simple act of charity. Translated from Hebrew as justice and righteousness, tzedakah is a moral and ethical obligation for all Jews. While charity is often seen as a voluntary choice or a benevolent gesture, tzedakah is considered a sacred responsibility, one that must be fulfilled regardless of an individual's financial circumstances. The term tzedakah derives from the word tzedek, which means justice, conveying the idea that the distribution of resources should be fair and balanced. Over the centuries, tzedakah has evolved into a practice that shapes the way Jews perceive and use wealth, reinforcing the belief that financial success should be shared with those facing hardships. This practice is not solely about giving donations, but about acting with compassion and righteousness in all areas of life. The concept of tzedakah teaches that everyone has a collective responsibility to care for one another, fostering an environment where all can live with dignity and respect. Tzedakah is an expression of commitment to the community and the understanding that individual prosperity is always interconnected with social well-being. It is not merely viewed as an act of kindness, but as a way to maintain social cohesion and ensure that the most vulnerable receive the necessary support. This practice is deeply rooted in various passages of Jewish sacred texts, which emphasize the importance of helping those in need and ensuring that justice becomes a reality for all, regardless of economic status. By understanding tzedakah as a principle of justice rather than just generosity, we are invited to rethink our relationship with financial resources and consider how they can be used to promote the common good and transform lives. Chapter 2. Tzedakah and Financial Education. From an early age, children in Jewish families are taught that money serves a purpose far greater than merely satisfying personal and material needs. They are introduced to the concept of tzedakah as a fundamental part of their financial education. Rather than viewing giving as a simple act of generosity, they learn that contributing to collective well-being is a sacred responsibility. This lesson is reinforced through the use of the tzedakah box, or pushke, where children regularly deposit a portion of their allowance or small amounts of money with the goal of helping others. This practice instills in young people a sense of responsibility and justice, demonstrating that financial success should always include a social dimension. By teaching the importance of setting aside a portion of their resources to support others, Jewish financial education establishes a solid foundation of values, where money is seen as a tool to strengthen the community and promote a more just society. In this way, children grow up with the understanding that true financial success is directly linked to the positive impact they can create in the lives of others. Moreover, in schools and synagogues, stories and teachings from sacred texts are shared to emphasize the importance of tzedakah. For instance, figures like Maimonides outlined levels of charity, highlighting that the highest form of tzedakah is to help someone achieve self-sufficiency. These lessons inspire children to understand that tzedakah is not just about giving money, but also about offering time, resources, and opportunities to empower others. Jewish financial education also addresses business ethics and the importance of acting with integrity. Children learn that earning money should not be an end in itself, but a means to contribute positively to society. They are encouraged to practice honesty, avoid greed, and appreciate the value of hard work. Community projects and practical activities are frequently used to reinforce these concepts. Children might participate in visits to shelters, food or clothing drives, and other initiatives that allow them to witness the direct impact of their actions. These hands-on experiences solidify values of compassion and altruism, making tzedakah an intrinsic part of their lives. By integrating tzedakah into financial education from a young age, Jewish families aim to raise individuals who not only achieve personal success, but also contribute to collective well-being. This holistic approach prepares young people to be responsible leaders and conscientious citizens, capable of using their resources to drive positive change in the world around them. Chapter 3: Personal Financial Management and Tzedakah. The practice of Maser is one of the clearest ways to apply tzedakah in personal financial planning. Maser means tenth in Hebrew and represents the tradition of allocating 10% of one's income to support social causes and help those in need. This practice ensures that individual prosperity is always accompanied by a commitment to social responsibility. By incorporating Maser into their personal budgets, Jews recognize that financial success is more complete when it benefits not only oneself, but also the surrounding community. Maser serves as a constant reminder that money should not be accumulated solely for personal purposes, but should be shared fairly with those in need. In practice, this portion set aside for tzedakah is treated as a priority in personal finances, appearing in the budget as an essential expense, just like housing and food. Thus, Maser is not something left for the end of the month, but a regularly fulfilled obligation, reinforcing the value of a balanced and compassionate financial life. This practice also significantly impacts financial discipline, as allocating a portion of income to tzedakah requires careful planning and spending control. By setting aside resources to help others, individuals develop a more conscious relationship with money, viewing it as a tool to do good and contribute to building a more just society. Moreover, Maser encourages reflection on financial and personal priorities. By dedicating a fixed percentage of income to tzedakah, individuals are inspired to live more modestly and avoid excessive consumerism. This approach promotes values like humility and altruism, emphasizing that true wealth is not measured solely by the accumulation of material possessions, but also by the ability to share and contribute to the well-being of others. In Jewish communities worldwide, it is common to find organizations and funds that facilitate the practice of Maser, channeling donations to various causes, such as education, healthcare, refugee assistance, and support for vulnerable families. This network of solidarity strengthens communal bonds and demonstrates the collective impact that tzedakah can have when integrated into personal financial management. The practice of Maser is also accompanied by teachings emphasizing reciprocity and trust in divine provision. There is a belief that giving does not impoverish a person, but enriches them both spiritually and materially, as generosity is rewarded in various ways. This encourages individuals to overcome the fear of scarcity and adopt a mindset of shared abundance. In summary, integrating tzedakah and Maser into personal financial management is not merely a religious tradition, but an effective way to promote social responsibility, financial discipline, and personal growth. By aligning financial resources with ethical and communal values, individuals find a higher purpose in their economic actions, contributing to a more just and compassionate world. Chapter 4: Tzedakah and Entrepreneurship. In the business world, Tzedakah offers a unique perspective on entrepreneurship, promoting an approach where profits and social responsibility go hand in hand. In Judaism, business success is not seen solely as a personal achievement, but as an opportunity to give back to the community and foster collective well-being. Applying tzedakah to entrepreneurship means that businesses play a fundamental role in building a more just and balanced society, where the value generated by a company benefits not only its owners, but also the community around it. This vision is reflected in business practices that go beyond immediate profits. Companies committed to Tzedakah often allocate a portion of their earnings to support social causes, community projects, and initiatives that enhance education, health, and quality of life. This commitment is part of a business strategy where financial prosperity is accompanied by concrete actions that create a positive impact on society. Furthermore, entrepreneurs who integrate Tzedakah into their businesses act as ethical leaders, inspiring employees, partners, and communities to value not only financial results, but also the social impact of their actions. Another key aspect is that Tzedakah in entrepreneurship influences decisions and values within the organization itself. Companies practicing Tzedakah often promote an internal culture based on ethics, justice, and respect, encouraging their team members to adopt these values in their personal and professional lives. The concept of Tzedakah applied to business reminds us that true success extends beyond the company's walls, transforming individual prosperity into a force for collective well-being. Moreover, integrating Tzedakah into entrepreneurship can drive social innovation. By identifying community needs, entrepreneurs can develop products and services that not only generate economic benefits, but also address social and environmental challenges. This approach creates a virtuous cycle in which the business grows while contributing to solving real societal issues. Businesses guided by Tzedakah also tend to build stronger relationships with their customers and partners as they demonstrate an authentic commitment to values that many people hold dear. This can result in greater customer loyalty, an improved market reputation, and ultimately, long-term sustainable success. Finally, the practice of Tzedakah in entrepreneurship underscores the idea that businesses can and should be a force for good. Aligning financial goals with social responsibilities enables entrepreneurs to not only achieve their economic objectives, but also contribute to creating a more just and compassionate world. This business philosophy reflects the essence of Tzedakah, promoting justice, equity, and care for others in every sphere of human activity. Chapter 5. Strengthening the community through Tzedakah. Tzedakah plays a fundamental role in the cohesion and strength of Jewish communities, serving as a pillar that sustains both their identity and collective well-being. By applying Tzedakah in a communal context, Jews create support networks that ensure all members have access to essential resources such as education, healthcare, housing, and social security. This practice fosters an environment where responsibility is shared, and everyone has the opportunity to live with dignity and security. The community support structure based on Tzedakah involves the establishment and funding of essential institutions such as schools, hospitals, social assistance centers, and synagogues. These spaces become gathering points where the community not only receives support, but also strengthens its cultural and spiritual bonds. Tzedakah directed toward these institutions allows each individual to contribute to collective well-being, knowing they are helping to build a solid foundation that will benefit both present and future generations. This mutual support system creates a virtuous cycle where aid is given during times of need and repaid when conditions improve. Those who receive community support during difficult times are encouraged to contribute through Tzedakah in the future, further strengthening the social support network. This dynamic fosters a sense of belonging and interdependence, where one person's success is viewed as a success for all. Moreover, Tzedakah in the communal context reinforces resilience during times of crisis, enabling communities to unite in facing economic or social challenges. Even during financial hardships, the practice of Tzedakah teaches that there is always something that can be done for others, whether through donations of resources or time. This collective commitment has historically been a key factor in keeping Jewish communities united and strong, regardless of the circumstances. Tzedakah also encourages the active participation of all community members, regardless of their financial capacity. Contributions are not limited to monetary donations. Time, volunteering, and sharing skills are valuable forms of Tzedakah. For example, professionals can offer pro bono services, individuals can dedicate time to teaching, caring for the elderly, or organizing community events. This diversity of contributions enriches the community and strengthens bonds among its members. In addition, Tzedakah promotes respect and appreciation for diversity within the community. By helping those in different circumstances, members learn to understand and value the varied experiences and challenges faced by others. This builds empathy and solidarity, essential elements for a cohesive community. In summary, Tzedakah acts as a unifying force, strengthening not only the social and economic structures of the Jewish community, but also the shared values that sustain it. By practicing principles of justice and collective responsibility, the community becomes a more resilient, compassionate space, better prepared to face the challenges of the future. Chapter 6: Tzedakah in the Modern World. With advancements in technology, the practice of tzedakah has found new ways to expand and adapt to contemporary society, allowing generosity and social commitment to transcend geographical and cultural boundaries. Technology has brought unprecedented accessibility to giving, with digital platforms like donation apps and crowdfunding websites making tzedakah easier to practice for people of all ages and economic conditions. It is now possible to contribute to local and global causes with just a few clicks, significantly broadening the reach of assistance and promoting a more immediate and efficient impact. Tzedakah in the modern world benefits greatly from the transparency provided by technology. Today, donors can track where their contributions go and see exactly how they are being used through reports, updates, and images. Online donation platforms offer direct communication between donors and beneficiaries, fostering trust and encouraging greater participation. The ability to witness the tangible impact of contributions motivates individuals to continue practicing tzedakah and engage more actively in social causes. Furthermore, technology enables tzedakah to respond to emerging needs and humanitarian crises in real time. In emergencies such as natural disasters or economic crises, fundraising campaigns can be organized quickly and effectively, mobilizing donors worldwide to provide immediate assistance. This responsiveness reflects the spirit of tzedakah, where commitment to others translates into swift and compassionate actions that address urgent situations. Another key aspect is that technological tools democratize the practice of tzedakah, enabling everyone to participate regardless of how much they can give. Contributions can be small, but the collective effort of individuals creates a significant impact. Technology facilitates this pooling of resources, making tzedakah in the modern world an inclusive practice where everyone can contribute to the common good. Social media also plays a crucial role in spreading tzedakah, allowing donation campaigns to go viral and reach a broader audience. Inspiring stories of generosity can be shared instantly, motivating others to get involved and creating a multiplier effect. Online communities formed around specific causes strengthen bonds between people from different backgrounds, united by the shared goal of helping others. Tzedakah in the modern world also fosters innovation in philanthropy. New ways to give are emerging thanks to technology, such as automatic donations when making online purchases or participating in challenges that turn personal activities into charitable contributions. These initiatives integrate tzedakah into daily life, transforming simple acts into opportunities to do good. Finally, the incorporation of technology into tzedakah enhances the reach and effectiveness of generosity while underscoring the importance of upholding fundamental values of justice and compassion. Although digital tools make giving easier, the essence of tzedakah remains unchanged, a deep commitment to social justice and collective well-being. In the modern world, tzedakah continues to be a powerful force for positive change, adapting to new realities without losing its ancient essence. Conclusion of the first video. This concludes the first part of our journey through the concept of tzedakah, exploring its origins and meaning, its role in financial education, personal management, entrepreneurship, community strengthening, and its adaptation to the modern world. We have seen how this Jewish principle goes beyond mere charity, becoming a true pillar that guides practices of social justice and collective responsibility. But our exploration doesn't end here. In the next video, we will continue this deep dive, addressing how tzedakah influences socially responsible investments, education, social justice, family legacy, Jewish festivities, and sharing inspiring stories that illustrate its transformative power. We hope this first part has sparked reflection on your relationship with generosity and collective well-being. Join us for the second part, where we will delve even deeper into this relevant and enriching topic.